Edging it on the split decision, what did you think?
I thought Deontay won, but it was hard to score because the rounds were so chaotic, really. I expected them to scorecard to be all over the place, which it kind of were, but you know, I feel for Derek. It would have been an ideal way to go out, a big win against Wilder, but it doesn't always end in the fairy tale that you want it. He should be proud of himself and proud of the career that he had, because he is an icon, and whether you like it or not, of the last 20, maybe 15 or 20 years, he's one of...
Oh, amazing. Obviously,
What'd you make of the win, man?
Master chef.
Good. Yeah.
He somehow got up. She said, you're going to have to nail me to the canvas to beat me, right? That's why going into this fight, Deontay said, I got the 6-inch nails and the hammer from Alabama, because he's saying he's going to nail him down. He's the best heavyweight in the world, like Ali. Like Ali has certain similarities to him. One of them is he tells you what he's going to do and he doesn't.
Chaos erupted in the heavyweight division as Deontay Wilder and Derek Chisora delivered a brutal, emotional war inside the ring. The intense back-and-forth battle had boxing experts divided as the fight's wild and unpredictable nature sparked strong reactions across the entire boxing world.
I probably was on similar to the judges, like relatively close, but I probably did have a Wilder in for a round or so, something like that. Maybe just off a little bit of the cleaner work. So yeah, look, I would have loved for Derek to go out on a win and go off kind of with his moment and his time and what I would call kind of his arena.
Fabio Wardley described the fight as chaotic, noting that several rounds were wild, messy, and difficult to follow. However, despite the disorder, he found it highly entertaining and agreed with the final decision, believing Wilder did just enough to edge the fight on the scorecard.
Think of that main event between Derek Chisora and Deontay Wilder.
Oh, it was a match. Went back and forth, back and forth. I didn't see everything, but for me, a couple of 8 counts were like, I didn't know about that, but yeah, like I said, it was entertaining to see.
Obviously, I know we spoke earlier and we mentioned potentially facing the winner of this. You've got business, like we said, with Usyk, but would you entertain that Wilder fight now that he's got?
Yeah, of course. Let's do the Wilder fight. We can do the AJ fight. We just spoke with Eddie Hearn. He's like, yeah, if he beats Usyk, let's do AJ afterwards. So
Cards. Tyson. Fury praised the fight as an exciting and action-packed battle that kept fans engaged from start to finish. He highlighted the heart and toughness shown by both fighters, calling it a true spectacle that delivered everything boxing fans could hope for. Observers pointed out that the fight between Wilder and Chisora was extremely difficult to score. Many rounds were scrappy and lacked clean, consistent action, making it challenging for judges to clearly determine a winner in several moments of the contest. Discussions quickly shifted toward a potential
ring, and he bumped into AJ. He said to AJ, "Let's go." Is there an interest on that?
That fight makes sense to me. Like if people are asking who does AJ fight next, so that's the A. Sorry, who does Wilder fight next? The AJ fight makes sense, and I think it's AJ. I mean, we've got to remember what just happened to AJ. You know what I mean? So let the guy recover properly. Maybe have a little fight back to just see what it's like, and then Wilder after that. I think sounds good.
One-on-one call with Derek. Do you think that's it now? Do you think that's
should be? I hope it is. He's more important things in boxing, and he's got a young family. So I hope that it's a sensible thing to do. Walk away.
potential mega fight between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Many believe this long-awaited clash still makes perfect sense and should be next, as it remains one of the most demanded and higher-risk matchups in the heavyweight division. Eddie Hearn reacted by calling the fight a brutal yet highly entertaining heavyweight showdown. He stated that the action kept fans hooked throughout, while also noting that Wilder clearly secured a few key rounds. Hearn praised both fighters for their resilience and the spectacle they delivered. Analysts described the bout as an unpredictable heavyweight spectacle, emphasizing the toughness of both fighters. While the action may have been messy at times, the drama and intensity
You're looking at, if the ref was fair, you're looking at a 3rd round stoppage. it's so many things went on. I got hit in the back of the head like at least 10 to 12 different times. And then when I finally want to retaliate and hit back, you point fingers at me, Deontay, don't you? I'm like, man, this man keep hitting me in the back of the head. I'm getting dizzy at times, but I'm bouncing back. I'm getting dizzy, but I'm bouncing back. You know how many fighters got hit in the head and don't wake up tomorrow? That's why I might not even go to sleep tonight because of the awareness of the awareness of getting hit in the back of the head and you not waking up tomorrow or something happening or something forming. I feel good externally, but internally something may be developing inside of me that I can't see right now because a referee decided to allow something to happen that it shouldn't have happened. That was one of the things the referee asked, do we have questions? And Shelly brought it to his attention. It was one of the things we warned him to not do, is allow him to hit me in the back of the head. And then it's supposed to have been a disqualification because his team ran up in the ring. I mean, damn, I'm fighting Derek and the referee. I'm like, it's crazy.
If any or all of you want to look up the rules, 1, if your corner enters the ring, it's an automatic disqualification.
Facts.
Number 2, if you're pushed, knocked out of the ring, you have 20 seconds to get in. You are not allowed to be helped by your corner. 3, if you get hit and you're falling and you grab the rope, it's an automatic 8 count. 4, if you get hit after it's stopped, it's up to the discretion of the ref to take a point off. He takes it off him, but he doesn't treat fair. Number 5, when Derek went back and touched his eye, the ref, that's not allowed. You either stop the fight or you don't interfere. These are rules of the game, and they can be checked. And I'm glad my guy
made it compelling, with Wilder ultimately earning a split decision victory. After the fight, Deontay Wilder confronted Anthony Joshua at ringside and publicly called him out. Wilder boldly challenged him by saying, "Let's do it," while also accusing Joshua of avoiding the matchup as he exited the arena. Reactions online reflected the divided opinions. Wade Clemens described the fight as one of the most bizarre and chaotic bouts he had ever seen, pointing out its lack of consistent technique despite Wilder's win. Meanwhile, Fabio Wardley noted significant improvement in Wilder's performance, stating that he looked sharper, more composed, and more effective compared to his recent fights.
When he gets it, he can hit.
Did you agree with the scorecards?
No, I didn't do that. You know, the ropes were very loose. I went on the ropes, he fell into me, pushed me, the ropes, they break, and then it broke. I went through the ropes, they started counting. The second time, it took a point, and it still counted me out, but I don't understand why. Listen, it is what it is.
Derek, do you think that you should have won the fight?
Yeah. The last round I won, the last round, I don't know, you guys scored. Brother, you scored fights a lot, tell me.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't score this one because I didn't think we were going to see the end of the top. I didn't even bother. I thought it was going to be a knockout for sure.
Potential mega fight between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Many believe this long-awaited clash still makes perfect sense and should be next, as it remains one of the most demanded and higher-risk matchups in the heavyweight division. Eddie Wren reacted by calling the fight a brutal yet highly entertaining heavyweight showdown. He stated that the action kept fans hooked throughout, while also noting that Wilder clearly secured a few key rounds. Hearn praised both fighters for their resilience and the spectacle they delivered. Analysts described the bout as an unpredictable heavyweight spectacle, emphasizing the toughness of both fighters.
As a fighter, you can only wish to fight as many credible fighters as he have done. So why not be able to retire at this point in time? You know, even in the ring, I was thinking about his retirement, and it was time that my team say, all right, this is time to push forward, put a little bit more pressure. But I held back a couple of times because when I cut his eye open, I started thinking about him being with his children. When I saw veins coming out of his temple, I started thinking about, you know, this is a dangerous sport. I felt a little sympathy for him. I even was talking to Derek. I was like, Derek, come on, bro. We need to stop this, man. We need to stop this. He didn't say nothing. Then I started saying it again. Come on, Derek. Then he said, you hit like a bitch. So,
there is a point.
Fighters. While the action may have been messy at times, the drama and intensity made it compelling, with Wilder ultimately earning a split decision victory. After the fight, Deontay Wilder confronted Anthony Joshua at ringside and publicly called him out. Wilder boldly challenged him by saying, "Let's do it," while also accusing Joshua of avoiding the matchup as he exited the arena. Reactions online reflected the divided opinions. Wade Clemens described the fight as one of the most bizarre and chaotic bouts he had ever seen, pointing out its lack of consistent technique despite Wilder's win. Meanwhile, Fabio Wardley noted significant improvement in Wilder's performance, stating that he looked sharper, more composed, and more effective compared to his recent fights. Potential mega fight between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Many believe this long-awaited